This is it. There we go. Oh, I'm an idiot. I don't know what's happened here, but for some reason I just started the stream and I flicked the power button. The power's gone off. Reset the whole thing. I need a new keyboard because this bastard keyboard has got like a power button at the top, and the ever so slightest little touch that you get on it just resets the whole bastard thing. So right now you should be able to hear me. Should be able to hear me quite well, so I'm going to turn that down a little bit. How you doing, Macy? Okay. I was just starting off the save with a little bit of a plug, if you don't mind, so apologies, I'm going to start again, right? But big thanks to my mates at TFB who sent me this free package. This package is a Spice Up Your Save Football Manager pack. It's a mystery pack whereby in here it gives you all the ingredients to essentially get more out of FM24 for the remaining time we play it. We've been playing over a year now. Most people are busting to play FM25, and if it's getting a bit stale for you and don't know what save to pick, a small £13.79 investment will really give you that idea. So in this pack you get a beautiful little pad to put all your notes, you know, your transfer targets, your tactics, all that stuff, jot it down on paper. It's there for you. You then get given this trusty envelope, which inside will contain a club that you must manage as part of this save challenge. You also get 3 individual challenge cards that you have to take part in during that save. For example, you could do Mr. Worldwide. Sign a player from every playable continent. As soon as they score 10 goals, you must release them on a free. First signing from each continent only. Ooh, tough. And on top of all of that, you get a pack of match attacks cards whereby the rule is you must sign at least 3 of the players from within that match attacks pack to help strengthen that squad and boost the save. Okay, now if you want to get a copy of that, you can buy one of these from the link on my TikTok page. Go and have a look. It's a fantastic stocking filler, or you want to buy one for yourself. And if you do, any of the profit I make, I am donating it all to a mental health charity. You know, I'm not in this for the income. I'm in it for the enjoyment, guys. So anyone that buys that, they'll get their profit I make donated to the charity. So pop onto my TikTok page, have a look. That'll be grateful. Anyhow, let's have a look at where we've been from the save so far. So a few of you may have noticed, but I popped out a YouTube video today that explained a couple of games that I've done on there. I'll share the link in that shortly. But we've been all right. Form has been class. So as you can see, we're sitting pretty here in 4th. 35 games played, 21, 66 points. We're 11 points now inside the playoffs. I thought we'd do well to push mid-table this year. We started playing and I thought, you know what? We'll do well to stay in the playoffs. Balls to that, guys. We are now trying to get that second spot from Brentford. If we can get that second spot, we're good. You've had a stressful day and not feeling good at the moment. Oh, Mace, man, sorry to hear that. What's been stressful? School, home, work, whatever it is, man. Just got to try and relax and take a bit off it. Let's hopefully tonight's chill on FM can take that away from you a little bit, mate. So what I will say, I'll update you on 2 of the games that you played recently, mate, if that's all right, because you've come in at a good time. Whilst last night we lost horrifically to Millwall, 1-0. Dreadful, really. We won. We beat Ipswich 3-2. Honestly, cracker of a game. You can see the game pan out here. We took a 2-0 lead. No, sorry, we took a 1-0 lead. Then they equalised. 2-1 lead. They equalised. And then we scored a banger in the 95th minute. I'm telling you, you need to get on YouTube and watch that video be replayed. You know, I can't really tell you much else. And then we went on to beat Bournemouth, I would say comfortably, but we didn't score until the 85th minute. You know, and even then we had to finish it off in the 96th. So it's definitely one worth watching back. So tonight, what we're going to do is we're going to beat these 5 that are in front of us. And if we beat these 5 in front of us, oh my God, lads, we are sailing close to that automatic playoff. First of all, though, someone's bringing something to my attention. That Nikati Toxos is not getting the expected amount of football whilst on loan at Blackpool. Not ideal. So, he needs to play regularly, that's simple. I'm disappointed, and I don't know you can be trusted in future. Love that. I love falling out with people on FM. Yeah, school cooking went terrible. I'm just drained that it's only Monday. Yeah. Oh, school cooking. I used to hate that shit. I've not had a stressful day. I've had a busy day. I've actually been off work today. I spent the day preparing for Santa Claus, if you know what I mean, wrapping prezzies and all that good stuff. So that was a big day. 7 bags filled full of prezzies. Kids are getting spoiled as ever, you know. But it's been a good day. Let's get this on a coaster. I don't want to spill this anywhere. Oh, look at that! Southampton beating United. Who's Ramis Kabai? 23-year-old Dutch lad in midfield. Looks decent. Does look decent. What was you cooking anyway? Or by the sounds of it, trying to. Right, what's this? Overachievers County, eh? Interesting. Underachievers Liverpool. That's always nice to see anyway. Hit your head there. Right. So, we're going to line up nicely against Blackburn in a moment. I think we're going to try and... If we can try and get these 5 games in here tonight, I'll tell you what, I'd love to put a... Right, so we got 5 threes. Okay, so we got 15 there. 15 points. Let's take... I tell you what, we get 10 points from them games. 10 points from them games. That's a good target, isn't it? So we're looking to get... We're looking to get 3 here. That'll be tough. Let's not bank on that. That'll be tough as well, but we're at home. So there's 4. Okay, there's 7. There's the 10th. That's the 10 points. That's our target. Profiteroles, and it went like Man City in the last 7 games. Profiteroles is a really hard thing to cook. Jesus. You doing like A-level chefing or something? That's like a really hard thing to cook. Slash make, slash whatever you call it. But that's tough, man. Fair play. When I was in school doing cooking, I'm like making bread. I remember I once made I think it was terrible actually. I just had to make something edible, I think was the first thing I did. So I made an egg mayonnaise naan bread. Oh God, I don't even know what come over me. I like egg mayo. I like naan bread. I know, I'll combine them. It reminds me of the Fast Show from many years ago. Some people might not be old enough to remember that, but the Fast Show was a comedy gig that was on TV, and they used to do this thing called cheesy peas. It was fucking rank. Bentos. I struggled making onion rings in school. I bet, man. I fucking can't make onion rings now. I bang them in the air fryer and they come out crispy. That's about it. We ain't beat. Hey up. We're not beating Blackburn here. We got some beef coming down. It's going to be raining beef on this squad, but I think everyone looks okay. Sharpness wise, these two got to pull it out a bit. Alex Hughes, he's lacking sharp because he ain't getting a game because he's rubbish. But we got Manuel Noah in bag, so he's not going to get a game past him. Morale wise, everyone's pretty good, really. So yeah, GCSE. I tell you what, when saying that though, I didn't choose it. Almeida. I didn't choose GCSE cooking. The choice I had at that age was like cooking, music, or drama. I chose music because I wanted to do electronic music at the time. The school didn't cater for that, so I had to fake that I could play guitar when I didn't. So about 9 weeks into the year, I managed to switch my options to drama, and I only chose that to follow some bird around. And that bird I'm now married to, so it was a good choice. But it was, yeah, I couldn't be doing any cooking. Not for me. West Brom. How old's this chap? 27. He's listed for transfer as well. 4 million quid. He's not going to come to me anyway, so I've not got the A, I've not got the money, and B, I'm not quite sure he knows what he's getting himself in for coming here. Right, let's have a little I can't, this song comes on, I can't get it out of my head. I can't get the in-betweeners out of my head. Okay, the assistant's trying to get... Sorry, did I read that right? Blackburn are favourites at home. Has no one looked at the form guide here? Or like the table? Maybe even like the XG table where, you know, I'm currently underperforming ever so slightly. I mean, come off it. That's why you should never pay attention to this here. Never pay attention to this shit. Clearly means nothing. Right, here we go. Manuel Noah on the verge of Stockport Town's clean sheets milestone. Is that 16 clean sheets is the record? Is it? I think. Yeah. David is also on 16 clean sheets. He's our old boy from many years ago. So we get a 17th. He's in the record books. Love that. Told you. That boy's crazy. How you doing, man? You good? Welcome in. Hope you're well, my mate. I told you, didn't I? I told you on the line you're going to witness football and history tonight. What I didn't tell you was it was probably just the clean sheet records. Look at all these guys here training well. Jiminy Philippe. Right. Let's give them all a bit of a pat on the back. Ready for this Blackburn pasting. It's inevitable, isn't it? We've got a team 21st in the league away from home. Us 3rd on the XG table. 4th in the league. Creating chances left, right and centre. It's going to be a 0-0 draw, isn't it? But let's have a little look, shall we? I say this every time, but does it make a difference? I mean, you can see the morale improve ever so slightly on some of these, and it's just a little boost before the game. Serotonin. I need to start teaching my bench players new positions so I've got more depth. Yeah, man. So where you're starting with that? Let's have a little chat about that before we start this next game. What you're going to do? Let me give you an example of how I would do that. Right? If you don't, I mean, I'm sure you know about it, but if you don't, I'm going to talk about it. So, Adolfo here, right? What do I need him to do to start? I mean, it depends what you're doing, right? New positions. In fact, let me have a look at this. I started this with Carvalho, right? Because he was a right back. And he is a right back, really. I also started it with Josh as left wing back, right? So here's an example for you. I had no left wing back option at all. So essentially, you know, he was a natural right full back and wing back. Very simply, you know, I've just gone to training and I've chosen his new position, right? Which you probably know how to do that, and that's fine. What you want to be doing though is looking for some of the key attributes that you're going to need. So again, it might be obvious, but if you're training someone for a new position for a specific reason, don't always do it because you're short in the squad. I had to do that because I was desperate, and I wouldn't normally have done that because his crossing's okay, you know, his dribbling is average, but I needed him for his pace, his stamina, his determination and work rate to get up and down the pitch. If I wanted to train somebody else into a new position, it's only ever because they've got the attributes to do it, right? So, for example, if this chap here, right, had like, let's say he had 12 tackling, he had 10 marking, he had 15 stamina and 15 work rate, on top of him being a deep line playmaker, I'd also train him as a box-to-box midfielder so that I can flip him to that position and trait as and when I need to, just to try and get more out of him, if that makes sense. But you want to do it so you've got more depth. So again, what I'd look to do is here, so he's trained in all 3 roles. You've got a central midfielder here. Let's say you've got someone who's got a bit more about them in terms of vision, passing, technique, but they're currently just a central midfielder on support, then clearly you'd train them on that. As you can see, passing, technique, vision, key attributes. Same would apply if someone's, you know, in centre mid and you've got no option for CDM, and you've got someone who's half decent at like tackling, you know, let's go. They've got the tackling, the marking, positioning's good. They've got good strength and stamina. That sort of shit, really. If you've got that in the bag, retraining's always the thing to do. I've just given you like a waffling tour there of like how to potentially train players for squad depth, and you probably already know, but you know, content and all. This microphone's picking up so much that sometimes when I leave that can of Coke next to the mic, you can actually hear the bubbles popping in the bloody thing. Right, so let's have a look at who had a shitter last game. So Adolfo's not starting because he didn't play very well. Let's take Carvalho off Big Josh. He's probably fit enough for 45 minutes. Let's throw him on for the keeper. Zenk's going to play again because he's actually been decent. But Jamal's... No, let's keep it at that, actually. And also, I'm not bitter one bit, but Scott McKellar's leaving us on a free soon. So, you know, there's that. Wyatt's done all right. So, okay, let's go with that. So the team that we've got is Manuel Noah in net, potentially about to set a record for Stockport Town for the most clean sheets in one season. We've got a back three of Baptiste, Zenk and Wilkinson. Wing backs in Yahya and Sousa. Of a ball in midfield with Wyatt. Goldborn's on attacking centre mid. Imar's the playmaker. And I've got two forwards. Otterson as a deep line forward. And 5'5" Turkish giant Ergen Kuss. Let's go. Let's give it some of this now, right? So we're playing against a flat 4-4-2 as well. This is like the most Blackburn thing ever. I bet it's pissing down as well. If it's pissing down, this is the most Blackburn day ever, and we're going to get beat. Well, it's cloudy. It's overcast. So this could be well, let's see what happens, right? Let's see. Look at the line. Look at the line over there. Fourth official just chilling. Got some rando tunes on here, haven't we? Get these off. What is this? There we are. Bit of Moloko. Right, we're controlling the ball. Not doing so much with it. Well, not as much with it anyway, but we're controlling it. Come on, Stockport. Wilkinson's already been... Oh, Goldborn's on the ball. And decent save. Decent save. I'm intrigued to zoom right in and find out what he's got on his head. That's it. Oh, baby boy Kuss and the Viking. Let's go, mate. I'm telling you, them two up front, they're doing it. They're doing bits at the minute. After this game, I'm going to try and put the... YouTube link in the description, and you'll be able to see the highlights from the last game, which are class. That's not good. Oh, great tackle, that. Nah, mate. What's going on there then? Come on, Ergen, win the ball. That's it. Win the race to the ball. That's a little bit of cheeky defending there. Pulled him back, didn't he? We're not doing much here. God, man, what goal kick. I thought how come Vikings on corners? It's because of there's a reason behind this, and I can't remember what it was. I think it was his crossing. One of the best in the team. So his crossing and passing is decent, and if I'm gonna make the most out of that near post attack from Baptiste, Al Wilkinson, I need someone who can actually pass it. That said, I understand that he's quite tall, so therefore I'm probably going to take him out after this game and see if I can mix it up with somebody else, like maybe an Aymar, who's slightly less better at crossing. But he could be good. He's a good option on the edge of the box to volley it. And then we got Ergen, who, you know, he's obviously like, his cross is terrible. But then again, of course, what I'm thinking about though is that doesn't really matter too much, does it? It's because it's the corners that I should be asked about, really. So I look too much into it sometimes. Do the corners blend in with the passing, and I'm not sure it goes that deep, does it? Also, I don't know if anyone's like up on like PC mechanics in today's world, but I've got a monitor. It's not perfect. I need to buy a new one very shortly. But just really randomly, right? Oh no, don't be scoring here. Yes. When I play a really high powerful game on graphics, now clearly I've got a 4080 super graphics card. It can do everything, but the monitor's not going to display it. The refresh rate's not as big, right? But what happens? It gives me like a little flickered line across every now and again when I'm playing high powered games. Now it never done it on this, but it started to do it tonight. Now, A, can you see it on the stream? I don't think you can. But B, even if you can or you can't, does anyone know how I can get rid of it? Because it's pissing me off. I don't think I can, but it's just worth asking. If it helps, I have had to take it apart a little bit today, and I got a 3 terabyte hard drive delivered that should have been in the PC and it wasn't. So I had to fit that today. Pen. Right, hold up. Right, we need to just have a little think about this, because for some reason he is the best on penalties and he's missed the last 2. So let's just put him there just in case you don't fancy it. Right, which he will. Right, which he will. He is doing it, isn't he? Right. Is he gonna bag it? He's missed 2 in a row, I think. He's not. He's bagged it. I like that. Whew, finally. He's got that off his shoulder. Not that he's got one shoulder. So that graphics thing I was talking about a minute ago is a little flicker just as a line up here where I'm moving the mouse, right? Now just let me know in the chat if you can see it on the screen. I don't think you can. I think it's just something to do with the yeah, turn down the refresh rate. I think the game struggles with high frame rates. Yeah, so this is the thing, like I've really pumped up the graphics output on this now because it's just like mega powerful. I want to get the most out of it. I know FM's not going to do anything to it. It's not touching the sides really, but I'm downloading some Indiana Jones thing at the minute. It looks quite powerful, and I think that's going to test it. But if it's flickering everywhere, I mean, I need to get a new monitor anyway. But anyway, I'll have a look at that. Nice one for that, Ben. Hey up, Sweat, how you doing, man? You good? You put all them kids to bed yet? Right, let's take him off. He's having a shit game, isn't he? That left back Salsa, not doing perfect. Who was tired then? Begging to come off. Goldburn's not playing that well again either. We could do with getting Alex Collar run out here today. So we're going to bring him on with 15 to go. We don't. Oh, the clean sheet is not being kept today, is it? Bastard. Right. Let's take him off for him. Do that. You shipped them off, mate. Nice. Must have been a big ship. Oh. See what I mean here about this pissing game? A game that we should be like cruising to a win on, and we're just not. They're near the bottom 3. Yeah, them clicking noises, and that's me clicking the knuckles because I'm pissed off about this. Oh, what a tackle that was. Big Josh getting his tackle out, but it sounds a bit dodgy, that, doesn't it? You know what I mean. Oh, let's actually push up. Right, come on, demand more. Dickheads have got to win this game. £10 million a player. Phew, nice. Get a few quid for them, yeah. Here's where we can see it again. Oh my goodness. We need to sort this out. Oh, come on, guys. Right, Imar's played okay. I mean, he's done nothing but fucking score there, I suppose, has he? Goldburn's doing now, so he's coming off for Adolfo. Martin Wyatt, been alright. Let's do that. I'm looking to inquire about a player of yours. Oh yeah, go on. Let's go. Mickey Goldburn. Do it. Do it. Do it. Depends what year you're in. I mean, if you're not in this year, it's going to be no good. But if he's on your save and he's anywhere near like, what, 20, 29, do it. 1.5 mil, do it. I can't believe that we're about to draw here, by the way. This is stinking. Or lose. Can you believe this crap? This has to be a counter. Has to be a counter. Nope, it's a loss. I'm speechless. How are we falling away to one of the shittest in the league? Oh, you want to buy him for Stockport Town? 1.5 mil? Nah, mate. 5s. We want 5 mil for him. I can't believe this. Blackburn have just proper turned it on here, haven't they? They've done nothing for pretty much all season. And that had me over. Just had me over. Ugh. That is not ideal. unlucky boys, it would have been nice. No, I'm not happy with performance. Everyone's so nice. My system are just so nice. Like, you look at the bottle, wasn't out there and getting chucked about. The only reason I'm not doing that, by the way, morale. Don't want to piss them off when I'm in a playoff run. 10 points behind that second spot now. Hey up, Traction, how you doing, mate? You good? Hope you are well. 2 players need a rest. Well, do you know what, right? We're playing top of the league away from home next. This might sound dead stupid, but I may as well rest them 2 centre-backs for that game. Because I've got more chance of beating Nottingham Forest at home. And that game is 3 days later. Yeah. Yeah, I'm alright, man. I'm alright. I'm good. I would have been much better if we'd have beat Blackburn. Oh, look, bonuses. We avoided relegation, so I've paid out some bonuses. Well, there we are. There's the job for the season done. Avoid relegation. Delighted. Well, that's that big ticked. We've been competitive in the FA Cup. We got our arse handed to us in the 3rd round. And in the EFL Cup, that is. In the FA Cup. Do you know what? I forgot what we even did. That was it. We got beat off Stoke. EFL Cup as well. Where was that? I think I got beat off Stoke in that. Yeah, look, Stoke are my nemesis, man. Both 3-0 losses as well. Game's having me. Hey up, Drain, how you doing, mate? You good? Oh, you've just come at a perfect time. If you've just missed that shit show, good. You don't want to watch that back, because I've just been pumped by Blackburn, who are 18th. Not good. It's not looking good, bruv. Stop. Oh. Now, this could be good. Not to be believed. I had this before. No one was believing it. You got 3 more Prem games to secure Europe. Nice. First season in. Second season of save. Love that. Pretty okay. Your table looks good over there. Oh, mate, it looks good over here, my man. 4th in the table. We're doing all right, you know. 8 points now, clear into the playoffs. I don't want to piss that lead away. I want to finish in the playoffs. I don't think we've got any chance of going up. You know, I'm joking about trying to get into that second spot. It's mathematically possible, but if we're playing like we are against Blackburn just there, then it's physically impossible. The good thing is we've got big Manuel keeping clean sheets this year. That's the big thing, you know. Anyway, Sweat, tell us about that save. Tell us some more, man. Who is it? Top scorers, tells you more, you know, tell us your big performers. Tell us, man. Tell us more about it. Ben says total opposite here. Who have you got in your save? Spent all evening doing transfers and new tactic. I don't want to assume, but I assume you spent all evening building a tactic. Well, tell us what have you done first. Have you built your tactic and then gone out looking for transfers that fit it, or have you tried to build a tactic around the only transfers you've got available? Tell us more about that, because we've definitely been in that latter camp. We couldn't afford anyone, so we've just needed to do what we can. Lost 5 from 5. Yeah, honestly, let me show you something. Right, that feels all too similar, because that was us last year. Look at all these red holes here, and the year before. Look at that. January was shit. 5 straight defeats on the bounce. Oh, and they weren't good. But luckily, this year, we've got a little bit more green on the pad. A little bit more green. Right, recommending me people that I've got no chance of getting, but I'm going to just stick them in the little pot of options, apart from him, because he's rubbish. So let's, for some reason, he's going to get rid of that. 1-star keeper. Although, don't ignore me. Stars mean nothing, my mates. Stars mean nothing. Oh, all right, it's fine. Whew, I thought that said months then. I was about to have a little breakdown. 6 to 8 days, that's fine. That gives him a rest before the Forest game. Right. Green, Sicko, Mike Clark. I just need to do... What I need to do offline at some point is just completely cleanse this bloody shortlist. Because I'm getting recommended some right shitters in the inbox. It's good the shortlist is thick and full of, like, League 2 players. Colin Doherty, what's he doing nowadays? Still not got a club. Wouldn't sign on for us for another year, and now he's a free agent. Who wants him? 2 League 2 whoppers in a National League. Yeah, man. Fair play. And you know what? Look at all them stats for... Even in the Championship, he's bagging 13 goals. 14, including all competitions. And he chose to leave and get his arse out. Never mind. You just relegated Norwich. That's a good feeling, right? Mr. Ipswich. Although, you're not going to like what I did today, I don't think, Sweat. I did this. The 95th minute. Shame that, innit? But it was good. It was a good win. So, you know. You signed a couple of freebies as normal, looked at what I had, then filled some holes. And of course, the obligatory 18-year-olds from Egypt. Nice. I can't get any of them. Although what I'm going to do is... I should get a bit of windfall of cash from finishing top end of this 32 top end of this league. So I'm going to pump a lot of that into transfer budget and just go and find wonderkids, because you know we are what 11 years, 12 years deep in this save now. So the wonderkids should be on tap. Yet to beat us in the past 4 meetings. No, you're right. You are right. I've not beat you in ages. And then I come up with this. I did come up with this. Was it 4 meetings? It was, yeah. No, 2. But yeah. Oh no, you mean Norwich. Sorry, mate. Apologies. Yeah, sorry. I thought you meant my fucking Ipswich Town. My Stockport team. Fair enough. Yeah, Norwich in the bin. Right, fitness. Everyone needs a fitness test nowadays in my teams. Piss take. Right, so we're gonna be. Yeah, a bad game last game, but I can't really afford to. Plays in weak position. No, that's alright. What am I doing? What's he getting? He can't play at all, so that's that. Let's put Roy Cropper on the bench. What can he get out of him? Should be monitored. Right, he's going to play like 10 minutes. He can get 45 minutes, fine. He wants to leave, potentially. I think we can get him. I think we're going to change Wyatt out for Claudio. These two wanted resting, didn't they? So I'm going to take him out from McKellar. And let's just rest him. You know what? Like, what's the worst that can happen here? We're going to get stuffed anyway. Luis Castillo's now fit again. So let's take him off. How fit is he though? Sharpness, not very. We'll bring him on a sub second half. And it'll be for Dragusin. So, you need Liverpool to lose all their games in hand and Newcastle to fun. But how many games in hand have they got? It depends on if you're towards the back end of the season and they're in all the cups. Probably 2 games. Maybe 3. Weaker feet. Fuck's sake, they won their first game in hand. Shame that. Right. No one expects us to get a result, so go out there with no pressure, but just go and make you proud. So I'm kind of had a bit of pressure on you. I wonder if we can just get a little sneaky little 3-pointer stolen here. Leeds v Brentford FA Cup final. Brentford are almost relegated. Leeds from that's a wild setup. That's when FM's doing some FM stuff right there. Drag Houston over the top to our boy. Slide it in the midfield. Oh, he's not. That was a random effort. Looked really comfortable, but the keeper made a bit of a meal of it. I need to zoom in onto Otherson's head. I want to see what that headband's like. I can't see it on the regen face, but he's got this big green thing on his FOD, on top of his head. Leeds could fumble the playoffs as well. Really? FA Cup's magical in your save, isn't it? It's clearly not in ours. I'm fucking out of it. Oh, I've Should have dived there for a pen, but never mind. I thought we were going to tap that in then. Did not happen. I need to change corners then, mate. Don't I forgot about that. Still got our Viking taking corners. I get Southampton and Hull to promoted to 2 easy wins. Just blown a 4-0 lead to League 2 Tranmere at home in the Cup. Not going well. Ew. Blackburn are winning the playoffs. Well, I've got a sour point for them at the minute. They've just had me over. And they shouldn't have done. There's no way they should have had me over there. Tell you what, momentum-wise, it's all in our favour here. So let's keep it going. We're not exactly pushing up the pitch too much. That shape's not exactly one that's dominating, but we're the only team to have a shot on target so far. So there's that. Mickey's playing a bit better today. Got a bit about him. He's not in good form, really. 10 million, did I see that there? Is he rated for 10.5 million minimum? Tell you what, I could transfer list him. Of course, they've got Fulham, Man United and Palace in my last 3 games. Ooh. That doesn't feel like it's a healthy run of games there for you. At all. Right, South is cutting in midfield. He's going to spread it out. Oh, it's a delightful little out of the foot left ball there. Aymar comes into Josh. Josh wings it into the back post. And look at that delightfully dog shit header. Facing your own goal and he clears it. What a dick. And we concede from it. I knew it. So we've got a shot on goal and we just head it away. No, because you won't get Europe even with the cups. Ah, that's rough, innit? That's rough. That's really annoyed me. I mean, I don't expect anything less, right? But let's be fair. I came into this game knowing I'd probably get beat. It's just annoying to have to control most of the first half and then to do it. Yeah, come on. That little thing, right, that's just at the side of my screen, that keeps flickering on the screen, is now annoying me. So I'm just going to check on my phone, see if I can see it on the thing. Let's have a turn that down. Otherwise you'll hear my Mancunian accent twice over. You don't want to do that. So let's have a little look on. Right, so I've been unlucky so far. Yeah, come on, let's do that. We have been unlucky, really, I think. We've been very unlucky. I mean, we literally took a shot towards our own goal, somehow headed it out of our own box, and then got done on the counter by the team that's top of the league. So I can't expect anything else than a loss here. Maybe try and salvage a point out of this, maybe. Come on, lads. I mean, I still think we're the better team here, you know. Chelsea's won the Prem with 3 games left. That must have been a decent run for them. Right. This doesn't feel... Let's have a look. Can I see that on my phone? I want to see if I can see that little blurry thing that's on my screen. I don't think I can. I'm going to... Don't concede that. I had a drag use in play. What a random header that was. Right. Let's just... I think it's my refresh rate on my screen. Yeah, let's have a look. Yeah, it's not on there. Just my monitor. Thank fuck for that. That's annoying. Right. I can get a new monitor. It's fine. I'm going to get one anyway because I need it for the better games. But now I know I do need to get it. Right, so come on, guys. You need a bit about you here. That was a great ball. He's going to bag that. He has to bag that, doesn't he? Off the beans. I'd like to win that ball back, though, please. Don't pen. Don't pen. No pen. That's it. Good clearance. It's a shame it's going to the 5'4" giant. That was a great ball, but he's offside. I should be a fucking lino, shouldn't I? You might take over to under 18 and manage him in the fight. That'd be decent, mate. I wonder if you... I don't think you get the... You definitely don't get the cup for it. How you doing, Vey? You good? How are you doing, my man? Thank you very much for the follow. Hope you're well. Hope you are well. Join us on this and watch me currently pull the only hair I've got left out of my head, watching us try and do something on this game. And it looks like it's going to be a double sub. to bring on Cropper and Carlo. Probably going to bring Castillo on for drag use in. Let's go. Let's go. How you doing, Vane? If you play an FM, tell us about your save. Tell us what you got going on. Give me a tip, because I just can't get this. Not that kind of tip, as in a tip for the game. Give me a tip for this game, because at the minute, I can't seem to buy a pissing run. I've gone straight out of some good form, and I'm about to lose 2 on the bounce here. Doing a Rangers save. Nice. 18 trophies in 10 seasons. That feels like a bit of a whirlwind save, that. I must admit, I kind of dodge all the big teams, really, on FM, unless I've worked my way up through a save to try and, you know, get a big job. But everyone, mate, each to their own. You can play the game however you want. It's just about enjoying it, right? Which I'm not doing right now, to be fair, because I've had a right shit run of form. I know it's only 2 games. Yeah, it's fucking dead now. It's 2 games because, you know, clearly I've got done off Blackburn. I'm getting done here. The next game's Forest. I'd rather get these out of the way. I'd rather get these out of the way and try and build some form for the rest of the season, rather than having to bloody, you know, worry about having the back end of the year staying in the playoffs and getting pumped with 5 games to go. Oh, because you're doing it because you're a Rangers fan. Fair enough, mate. Good. You lost on penalties, missing out on 3 out of 4. Nice, Ben. You're not having a good one. I feel you're not currently enjoying it either. Yeah. I mean, that sounds like you're having a worse time than me. You've lost 5 on the bounce and then lost a penalty shootout. You're having a shit time on FM. I'm just having a mildly poo time. It's not that bad. I'm going to berate them, though, for the last 5 minutes, because I can't believe you've not scored. I mean, we've got enough attacking players on the pitch to sort this out. What is going to happen is, after this game, they're going to get rested for 3 days. I know you get that little shitty note after the game. Oh, you've not been happy. I'll see you at training first thing. I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to rest them. Hopefully it might take their mind off the game we got next, which is Forest. We are at home, so, you know, I'm kind of feeling we might be able to do something with that. Oh. That was a banger, to be fair. Like, not many keepers saving that. Especially not mine. Decent. It's like Ronaldinho's dink. Did he? Yeah, didn't even move the ball. You won the treble last season and got the semis of the Champions League. Got beat by 4-3 off City. Mate, beating City's not for everyone, right? It's not for everyone. What you need is an Amad Diallo in there. He'll do it. He'll do bits. Although, you had Diallo at Rangers and he was shite, wasn't he? So, yeah, not ideal. Also, I've just picked the wrong post-match team talk there, because the order switched off. So, 8 points of safety inside there. You had Diallo in that save. Hope he was decent. Right, I've just rested McCullough. I didn't rest him. You're right, I didn't rest him. Roy Crapper. That's what I'm going to call him now. Roy Crapper vows to end his goal drought. He better add. Your form's been declining. Try and pick yourself up. Okay, I can't argue with that. Okay, sound. I'm not going to give him a target, because targets, they just piss players off. So, right, we're just going to rest, because the next game's in 3 days. So we're just resting for 3 days. That's it. See if we can just get them peak. You bought him for 4 and sold him for 16.25. Oh, cool. Who'd you sell him to? It's a decent deal, that still. Weird combination of nationality. Who? Found a centre-back with Brazil and Austrian. That's a bit mad, isn't it? Yeah, obviously his parents had a good weekend. The friendly match between under-18s and the youth candidates has been cancelled. That honestly is such a random, like a real random headline. Stop put announced new intake of youth players. Right. I'm not sure that this is going to give us any decent. Now, see, fucking knew it. Poor intake. They're all shit. A Hungarian goalkeeper that's got half a star ability. I mean, I think he's here for the weekend, isn't he? He's on a stag do. He's come for a trial. Yeah, look, all shite as normal. All shite. Regan Patrick Pelling, Darcy Meehan. Darcy Meehan sounds like some sort of Harry Potter extra. Eric Smoltz. That's a good American name right there, isn't it? Oh, Al Sad Boy. Nice. Of course, star left back gets food poisoning. We just hit... Oh, nah. Shit, that. They've done a Spurs on you. An Arsenal Spurs. We were talking about the other night, weren't we? Oh, this is what we need. So after 10 games, I get 150k. Fucking play him. You were talking about the Arsenal Spurs game from years ago, where it was Spurs ready to get 4th spot last game of the season, and somehow they all got the shits from eating some lasagna or something, which I'm pretty confident the chef was an Arsenal fan. I think you cooked it with dog shit. Harry Hollins received a wage increase. Oh, I'm not over the budget, am I? Nope. Lovely. Got 7 grand to spend, actually. Holy fuck, why am I not spending that? Right, let's get in the freebie market. Let's see who's on the go. Right, I want expired. I want expired centre-backs that are actually good, so there's none of them. What about left-backs? No, left wing-backs. He's also not very good star rating-wise, but you might do you might do a good job at backup. I can't even speak. A good job as a backup. You've got Patrick Dorg, who should be fine. Decent player on this. I wonder if left wing back. I mean, he's better than Sousa, but Sousa's yeah, last resort signing. I can trust my scouts nowadays. I think I probably need a centre mid. Just I'm pretty sure I'll put expired contract. Right. If it's expired, how's he at Sporting? Doesn't work like that at all. Am I all right? Am I like high or something? Contract status expired. Can you please just like expiring in 3 months? Let's do that. Let's just do 6 months. Right, here we go. That's not right either because his contract goes till 2038. Game, shove it up your ass. Damon Heater, how you doing, mate? You alright? Hello again. Yes, good man. You're good, you're alright. But yes, you needed Davis for 17 corners, 17 crossing. Yeah, man, Leif Davis's class. Just spent £57 million on a striker. Tell us the striker. We need to know names here, man. Because if you're 10 seasons in, this is going to be like wonderkid territory, isn't it? So it's either a regen or a class like peak forward. On the cheap, by the way, because £57 million is cheap for a class peak forward. Right, Dragan Stankovic will be a superb signing. £120 a week. In his contract, what do they want for him? I bet it's like 5 mil. 475k. That's a big gap between 475 and 4.7 million pounds. I don't think they understand. Yeah, good to hear you, good Damon. Nice that. Joss Puch's name is. So he's he's a region, isn't he? Ivan Kravo Kapic. He's a youth player, but I can't sign him on a free for some reason. Which is a shame. Oh, he's agreed a contract. Why? Pre-contract. Shame. What did he want for him? 1.5 million. That's fucking decent, him, isn't he? He's got some decent technicals already for 16 years old. 5'7" though. Bit of a shame that. Midget. Bit like me. Well, the board expect a defeat next game. Clearly, I don't expect a defeat. We don't go hanging out with that attitude around here. Joshua Williams, we don't need this guy, so let's shortlist off. Right, he's a weakness, isn't he? Roy Cropper's shooting is no longer a weakness. Tell that his form, mate. He hasn't scored for like 8 games. When's he not? He's not scored for so many games now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 games. 8. Fuck, I was close there. That was a good guess, right? I know. Vay from a different stream. Oh, cool. Nice. That's good when all this shit sort of goes on. People come from different streams and this, that, and the other, and love that. Traction's in the chat. I think if he's not, he's been in before, and Traction's got a stream as well. I think at the minute he's doing mainly weekends, so if you want to look at Traction FM in the chat and follow him as well, that'd be mint. Also, right, I'm going to chuck something in the chat in a minute. I'll tell you what, I'd love it if you could all do me a massive favour. I made a YouTube channel, believe it or not, which is random, I know, but I put a save video up today. So I want to ask a little favour. If you can, just drop me a follow, that'd be mint, or subscribe, whatever you call it on YouTube. And also, just like this video for me, it'd be class. I'm going to pop it in the chat in a minute. I'll stick it in the chat in a second. There we are. If you could do me a favour and just go out of that, subscribe, and do all the bits, you know, comment, like, engagement's all good and all that. Right, they've been arrested. He's being arrested for a day. Get that mentality out of your head, man. You're not being arrested for the pissy match. Right, Cropper, he can't play the game, and he's... I'm going to start him up there. Callow probably should really play in here because they're going to have a shit game out last. Dragusin for Wyatt. In fact, Luis Castillo, I think I'm going to go with instead as a ball-winning midfielder there. Wilkinson can come back in for Holland. And McKellar's out, so we can put Baptiste back in anyway. We're going to put Wilkinson out here because left foot and all that jazz. Wilkinson off. I'll put him on there for Andre Goulian, who's being rested. He was bad. Let's just do a bit of a mix-up here. Right, this feels like it's good. This feels like us. Let's do that. Doing bits. Nice one, Vey. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate all the love. Thank you very much. Do you know, and I kind of enjoy editing videos. It's pretty cool. I do it a little bit for work. I do like just little mortgage tips here and there when I'm out and about and stuff like that, and chuck them on LinkedIn. And so when I'm like editing a video of something that I actually enjoy, I enjoy mortgages really. That's what I don't do for a fucking job. But you know, I enjoy this more. So right, come on, Stockport. Let's get out of this little bit of shitty slump that we're in. Let's see if we can just start well, and we're pushing up well. Few minutes in, had a shot on target already, doing well with the ball. Let's just see. I mean, it's 4th versus 3rd. This should be a televised game. This. Nice one, Damon. Appreciate it. Nice one, Ben. Lovely. Right, Baptiste. Baptiste plays it into Castillo. Castillo pings it out wide to Gullen, who's his teammate of Benfica actually. Randomly enough, we've got a little feeder situation going on here by complete default. Offerson's in. Oh, what a finish! Little dink over the keeper. I like that. Get you in there, Viking. And he's doing a weird dance as well with his headband on. Love it. Let's have a look at his replay. So, oh, nice little bit of ball went in there. Does a little dink? Yeah, a little left foot dink there. Beautiful. 9 minutes in, we're up. And we're chasing Forest in 3rd. Come on, lads. Right. Let's have a little... I've just got feelings that this game is going for us here. What the stats saying? What the stats? We've got a highlight. Bring it in. Gullen's dragged it back into midfield. Castillo's turned, and what's he got? He's pumping it straight back. Wilkinson's playing it forward. Of course, you're going forward. Nice. Gullen brings it in to Offerson. Callow dings it across to Avallo. He's going to bag. He's missed it. That's a shame. That was an opportunity there. Clear opportunity for a good 2-0 lead before half time. Well before half time, actually. Jeez, it's only 20 minutes in. Feels longer. But Alex Callow's doing well. 2 key passes, 1 clear cut chance created. Right, I don't like the fact that they've just straight on there. There we go. Offerson picks up the ball and he pings it into the middle of nowhere to no one. Fantastic. Oh, big save that. Big save. Big save. Right. I wonder if we can... Head douche. Is that his name then? See that? I'll have to check that in a minute. Slide it in. No, gone. Oh, I thought that was going to be a delightful little through ball over the top then, but didn't work out well, and we're now defending from that, which is not ideal. Oh, shit. Can't believe that. The attempt for a creative pass, and we get done on the counter from it. That's not, it's not very friendly, that. That's not very likeable. Who tried to ping that? It could have been him. No, never mind. Right. Let's keep this ball and play it up the field. Or just fucking clear it and give it away again. You know, I'd love to be on the sideline here. Properly. Not to be able to hear me. But, oh, off the bar. Lucky to evade that. Lucky. Right, we need a bit more out of this, lads. Come on, if we can take the lead at half time, I'm confident we'd win this game. He's offside. Telling you guys, I'm a fucking linesman. See these things a mile off. I'm just going to get a job in VAR. Do a much better job. I'll do it in seconds. Bang, done. Offside. I know it. Don't need pissing lines out and all that. Got super glasses on. Please, can we get some form of result here today? That would be nice. Thank you. Right. We've started to get back in this game here a little bit towards the back end of this first half. I've got your cups there. Right. You've been unlucky so far. I think we are. No, let's dig in. Let's dig in and give it some. I need a bit more from him though. I think give it till the 60th minute or else Adolfo's coming off. You've probably got a theme by now. You know full well that if anyone's not playing well, the 60-minute mark is when they all start looking over for the sideline, looking for that subs board, because they'll be getting hooked, man. Those guys will be getting hooked if they don't start playing well, especially if they've had an hour. If they've had an hour to make an impact and they're not doing it, then they're just going to come off. They've got to come off. An hour's a long time. So your time is up, my friend. And on comes Aymar. And that's probably it, I think. Yeah, that's it for now. That's it. If I concede here, my head's going to fall off. Oh, God. Right. We need to just think a little bit more creatively about this now, which I should really save this as some form of setting, because you'll probably notice that I changed this quite a bit. Shorter, slightly shorter, right, there we go. I do that all the time. When I'm trying to nick it, not nick a game, I'm just trying to control it. I mean, the possession's all mine. I'm doing better with the ball, so let's push up and get some out of this, for God's sake. Come on, demand a bit more here. I know these are above us in the league, and they're a better team, but come on. We can have a little bit of this. I mean, we're all over the ball. Everywhere, really. Let's go attacking. Should be, really. Right, we're going to change it. So, Roy... what do I do here? What do I do here? What do I do here? Right, Aymar for Golborn. Mickey Golborn's off for Roy Cropper. Roy Cropper's going here. And I'm probably going to put Ergen Kuss on for Carlo, right, because that's it. And that's 4 subs done. 3 subs, sorry. Let's see. I mean, the keeper's one at best on the pitch. That's always not a good sign, is it? Come on, guys. Let's go on the counter here and nick it. Let's go on the counter and steal it, lads. Nah, mate. Wow. Lucky. Very lucky. Let's pump it upfield to the big lad Cropper. Right, big Josh, come on. Josh out wide, slide it into our Viking. Ping it over the top. No. Nice little ball. Cropper's in. Off the post. Oh, Roy Crapper. That might have been our chance there. I think that was us. I think that was us, but I'll tell you what I've done here. Let's just go deep line playmaker on him. That was our chance to win it, I think. It's gone. Or has it? Or has it? Come on, lads. Roy's in. Roy's in. Yes! Get you in there, cuss. The 5'5" giant in Ergen Kuss takes a delightful little tapping from Roy Crapper's beautiful slide across goal. That looks very much like a mid-2005 online Ultimate Team FIFA goal, that, wasn't it? Lateral goal pass, dog shit. If you do that on FIFA, you're a shitbag, by the way. Right, we're going to go balanced, and we're not going to be as, no, we're going to play like that, but probably going to go a little bit shorter. Let's just keep it like that. And then in a moment, if we get to 2 and a bit minutes, right, now we're going to waste time. Smile's getting bigger. Yes. Love that. Tell you, mate, this is the game for me. Sub does it. Tactics changed. Momentum's in our favour. Fucking points on the board. Right, arms out. Let's get some. No one's played amazing, did they? Really? I mean, an 8. Just tells you the kind of game that was, really. Oh, that was such a good win. FA Cup 5th round, Arsenal getting biffed by Arsenal biffing City. I like that. Who's this fella here? 28-year-old Albanian on 275 grand a week. Honestly, the game's going mad. Who else have they got on big dough here? Let's have a look. Bukayo Saka's on 375. All the teams in bloody Saudi want him for obvious reasons, because that's what they do. Andre Luiz, regen, on big dough, 350 a week. Yo, this is mad, isn't it? Luckily, not little old Stockport. We ain't paying that type of salary. We ain't getting paid that a year, by the way. What's our annual wage budget? Yeah, weekly, sorry. 139 is a weekly. Unbelievable. Sheffield United secure playoff spot. It's getting to that point, guys. It's getting to that point where things get secured. I mean, I'm 11 points into the playoff spots now. Oh, I'm getting a little bit excited. Some might say emotional. Oh, fuck. Come on, lads. Let's get with it, right? We're going to do it. Imagine we catch up Brentford and go up. Mate, there'll be fucking fireworks in my gaff. Jamal Baptiste might run his contract down if he's not sold. Go for it, mate. You're 31 years old and I'm going to replace you anyway. Bastard. I hate plays like this. Look at this. The board are delighted that you've achieved one of the objectives laid out in the club's vision 2 years ahead of schedule. Become an established Kai Bet Championship team. Interesting. What's also interesting is this game being televised. Ah, right, okay. Due to international call-ups, fine. I was getting giddy then. Is that because I could end up securing some sort of playoff spot? Which, in theory... There's a bit of time to go yet. Yeah, I need it like results in favour. Probably 4 games to go, really, before I can secure it. Youth candidates evaluated. I don't have to open these emails to tell you they're all going to be shit. All right, there we are. There's no generational talents in there, is there? Absolutely zero. Where's our American guy? He's fucked. Oh, there he is. Mr. America. Players by preferred positions. Love that. Yeah, it's that shit. No one's got a preferred position. The position's on the bus, lads. Fuck off. Shame that. I know they're young, and I know they got school and all that, but they ain't getting in this club. We got standards now, and they are far, far below them. Right, so far on this week's shopping list, I've acquired a monitor, which I needed a new one anyway. So this one's definitely coming in. I also need to order a new chair from work because this doesn't go all the way to my neck. I need to cover my neck because I'm working at this all day. Getting neck ache. Get them on an apprenticeship in the canteen. I'm not sure about that. I might send them round to Mace's house, see if he can tell them how to cook profiteroles. Can you believe that? He's cooking profiteroles in GCSE cooking. It's mad. They barely let us loose on toast when I was in school. Right, so that game, right there, I did better with... Sorry, so Crop is starting. I'm going to keep Callow in because he needs to run out. Adolfo's going to come off Aymar. Andre Carvalho's probably going to... No, he's not, but Sousa's going to play left back. Right, that centre-back trio's got to stay. Has to stay. No, actually, you know what? I mean, Zenk, let's take him out and put McKellar in. And let's think about Castillo played okay, but he's blowing air a bit, isn't he? So let's put Martin Wyatt back in. Yeah, let's leave it as that. Roy Cropper and Alex Callow are lacking in match sharpness. That's fine because I've got two other choppers that are going to do their bits. Although I'm probably not going to put him on. So there's a good spread of players there available. Fuck it, let's go. There's a good mental like pizza. And honestly, mate, yeah, when I was in school, it was like making pizza. I was saying before, like I got let loose to make something in my first class. So I made it. I can't even. I laugh every time I say it. I made an egg mayo naan bread. So it was fucking just egg mayonnaise inside a garlic naan. It was mint. But honestly, I don't think I've ever had that ever again. Right, we have to win our own games. No excuses. You are right. No, I am right. Sorry, it's me that said it. Right. Let's take it to Coventry. We should be doing these. Fucking hell. 2 minutes in, we're flat. Oh, no, it's straight back to normal now. Bit of a sucker for data. And when the data's all over the screen, moving all over the show, I'm like, ugh. Well, they've had the better of it so far. They've at least got a bit of XG. I ain't got none. They've had a shot. 2 shots now. Shame. Right. What's happening here? Opening WhatsApps. Shame. What's going on here? There's not much action. There's not much action in this game at all, is there? Let's have a look. Someone's texting me here. Someone's going down. Nah. Come on, let's get in this game, lads. Who'd have thought this? Honestly, we're doing it again here, aren't we? We're gonna throw this one away. We're just throwing it away. I mean, we've had 4 shots, but nothing to write home about, right? God. I could probably do with a goal right now. Demand more. The back four's blowing a bit. I mean, I'm getting more into this game now. But, you know, having more of the ball. I've had 2 shots on target today, 1. Callow's been booked. I'm not sure what he's been booked for up there. He's not going to foul anybody. He's not exactly a beast. Maybe been gobbing off to the ref. 3 bookings now. There's definitely a correlation between me demanding more and them getting booked, isn't there? Yeah, that was a shit first half, that. Not happy with that at all. We should be... Right, actually, we're going to go earlier. We're going to just bang that. Let's do this. Let's just try and take a lead in this game and then manage it a little bit, because we can keep the ball, so we can manage a game. Remember our old tactic where we played the 2 centre mids, 2 cams and a striker? Oh, we controlled every game but just never got any chances. Never created anything. Right, Carlo's not doing much other than get booked. He's been marvin at the ref, so I think he's going to come off. As is Aymar. He's probably going to come off for the big Viking. So bring the Viking on at centre. Bring the Viking on as a cam. And then bring Carlo off for Ergen. And thank you very much, Sir Bobby 2, for the follow. Gratefully appreciate it, my mate. Hope you're well. Thanks for joining us and watching us, hopefully, climb the league table to greatness. But at the minute, are we going to slide him in? Oh, Goalborn. Pass the bastard ball. Hey up, Fixie, how you doing? Hope you're well, my friend. Hope you are well. And Sir Bobby, if you've got a save on the go, tell us all about it. Tell us what you're doing. And if you can help, please help me. I'm getting beat off Coventry and it's not ideal. Oh, that's so shit. Baptiste missed interception. Right, this is where we change the game. It's happening now. See my arse. Adolfo's coming off for him as well. He should have passed that ball. Still don't want to talk about it. Yeah. Well, I definitely want to talk about the football yesterday, so please enlighten me. Have you got any questions about United v City yesterday? I'd answer any of them. Any and all of them, please. I am pissed off that we're not winning this game. We're about to equalise here, though. Back post header. Bam! No! Keeper's plucked it out of the air like he's picking apples off a tree. A very small tree as well. Oh, nice touch. I was worried then he just blasted it. Right, McKellar's playing it out to Wyatt. Wyatt dinks it into midfield. Roy Crapper's playing it out to Big Josh. Why would he do that? Keep the ball. I know it's a shot on target, but lad, it was never going to go in. That's annoyed me. I know he wants to get on the score sheet, but Jesus Christ. This pattern of play, though. Can we get... Nah, getting nothing out of this. We're probably going to get now. In fact, you know what we're going to do? Cavallio's got to come on. He's injured, isn't he? So he's not playing well either. It's been Castillo on for him. How much will the result yesterday backlash this week? How much will the result yesterday backlash this weekend? Yeah, I don't know. I assume you mean the Garnacho Rashford stuff. He's done the right thing. He's dropped 2 players that have basically been arsing about at training, have not been engaging with the boys. So, fair play. Get him out of the squad. I assume you mean that. Because everyone's pandered to that sort of shit for years. What a ball that was. Oh. That was such a good ball. And he's offside, I think, isn't it? No. He is offside. Bastard. Oh. We've just got to go for this, lads. Josh with a big throw-in. Going nowhere but Ergen. That was a dreadful pass from Wilkinson. Not going to do much with that. McKellar out to Rivaldo. Rivaldo out wide to South. So South is going to do... Oh, he's off. He's going off there, isn't he? Dickhead. It's all falling apart, chat. It is all falling apart in front of our eyes. Right, so we're going to take McKellar off for Gillen, and Gillen's going to go left wing back. We're not messing about here. We've got to get something out of this game, and we're going to do it from trying as much as we can. Now, if Liverpool got knocked out of the Carabao Cup, yeah. Yeah, Carabao Cup week as well, right? They'll just play it. Surely they'll play a rotated squad. Oh, there's nothing going on here. More direct. I can't go any further up. I can't go any further up. Step up more. This has been shit, this. Can't believe it. Game that we should be wiping. We just beat Forest in the last few minutes. And now we can't even get past Coventry at home. What is going on? What's happening to us? Oh, the back four's having a nightmare. The back three. Tired. Had enough. Fucked it up. They just got rid of it. Keeper collects it. Rolled it out. Right, come on. Let's go on the counter here. You got Southampton playing the 21 team. Honestly, Southampton are so bad at the minute. I mean, oh, way up. We're on it here. Gurn's in. Drill it. Drill it. Pass the ball. Should be passing that. Yeah, Southampton are terrible. One of the worst I've ever seen. Like, yes, get you in there. There's 3 minutes left. I'm not changing any of my tactics here, and it might bite me in the arse, but I don't care. Let's fire them up for 3 minutes. It's not going to work, is it? It's a draw. It's fine. It'll do. Fine. You're very disappointed to lose that. Yeah, I mean, Southampton are just... I went out last night to play football at 30 minutes into that first half, and I thought I'd have come home and it'd been double figures that game. You know, they were dreadful. But the only thing I would say, right, not that it... they're doing it Burnley, right? They've got a style of play they want to stick to, and they're selflessly sticking to it, but it's not going good for them at all. Like, they're just not looking like they can win any games. It's strange, right? I mean, Burnley tried it. Hey, listen, you never know. They might get relegated, and Russell Martin might get a top European job out of it. That's what happened to Company, right? You know? Got pumped most weeks, got relegated, got a pat on the back for trying to play the way he wanted to play, but didn't keep them in the Premier League, and then got the Bayern Munich job. How mental is that, by the way? So who knows? It's a strange old world out there, and you might just do all right out of it. Hey up, Rage, how you doing? You well? Hope you are well, my mate. Hope you're well. Also, I laugh at the City fans now. They say sack Pep. If any City fan says sack Pep, they're not a real City fan. I'm sorry, but Pep could go the season not win. Pep can go a season and not winning a cup, and he's safe in that job in my eyes. And not winning a game. Sorry, that's what I meant. Not winning a game. You know, he's just safe in the job. Like the safest pair of hands ever. You know what I mean? That's like you building a car out of wood, putting an engine that could be flammable. Your life's in danger, but you definitely put Sebastian Vettel in the car driving that. You just would. It's a safe pair of hands. It's the same with Pep. Took a bit of inspiration from you today, Rage. I've actually uploaded my first YouTube video, believe it or not. I thought, you know what, I've got a save going. I'll just see if I can get into it a little bit, and I did. So if anyone in the chat fancies watching a little bit of a thrown together, I say thrown together, I put a little bit of effort in, to be fair, you know. Can't even say it now. A thrown together YouTube video. Have a look, man. It's I think it's alright. Right, he's having a bad time on loan. Great, I'll be keeping close eye on his development. I won't. 10 days and 2 weeks out. Nah, mate, that's not for him, is it? That is not for him. So Pep track record so good. You just don't. Yeah, you're right, mate. You're just not sacking Pep Guardiola for what he's done at City. It's just not happening, is it? I mean, it's crazy. I can't even believe some City fans. I've seen it today on like some TikTok videos. Some of the comments, people are like, oh, you know, giving it all that. Yeah, good, mate. I'm good, thanks, mate. Very good for asking, Rage. You had a rack on Sunday, called my first 7 games correct, including United and Palace. Then when I was counting the money, up step bastard to lose at home. Oh, mate. And that's a, 7-game hacker, so you would have been banking well over £1,000 there, I reckon, right? assuming that there was some like outside odds. I mean, clearly United would have been outside odds anyway on Saturday. Actually, I bet they were evens away at City, but City in bad form. Saying that we'd not won a game for so long there. So 827 quid. Oh, fair. Not bad, not far off. Shame that, mate. Shame. That's actually a massive shame. Right, let's. Oops. So Brace Barca lost. Yeah, it's not good. It's not looking good, Brev. Anyway, listen, if you get a chance, anyone that's new to this chat, pop onto this YouTube page and have a little look. I think I've just put it in the chat. I'm not quite sure if it's allowed or not. I'll keep putting it in, but it don't fucking work. I'll do it at some point, never mind. It's worth having a look at. Right. 110 quid a week. Fair play. What's he going to be wanting here? 3 million quid. We not got that, have we? So that's not worry about him for now. Jim Sharp, we know about Jim. I checked the score thinking probably be a comfortable 3-0. Well, mate, I honestly, like, so I play footy Sunday nights 8 till 9. I'd have thought, right, it's banking that. Don't worry, I'll come back and I'll spend that 820 quid when I get home. To get home to see Barca losing then, I would have seen my arse. Massively. I've not won a football bet for ages as well. Long time. Years ago, I used to scoop a fair few £100 every other month or so on the bet, but not anymore. Just don't do it enough, really. I should. Right, this is us now. We're playing Wrexham at home next. I'm sorry, but if we don't win this game, we're being FM'd all the way here. We're being FM'd out of this playoff run. Imagine a season when either Barca or Real win the Liga. Oh, fucking tell me about it, to be honest. It's like looking back, imagine a season when City out winning it. Yeah, you're knocking Beck on the head now, making you mad, honestly. Do you know what is good though, right? I mean, I don't bet loads when I do it, but see when bet builders are good. So it keeps a match interesting, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean? Like if you've got a match on, if you've got some investment in the game and it's like a boring, you know, let's say it's tonight's game, for example, right? Let's say it's tonight's game, for example, and you're betting on, like, you know, yellow cards, a couple of shots on target, maybe a goal, and you know, I mean, it's a draw anyway, right? Finish that way. But if you think about that, it just keeps the game interesting. And if you look at these stats, what have we got here? Better shots on target are low, aren't they? Oh, they're not. 9 shots on target for Bournemouth. So that's a fucking fair play. It was a draw, 1 each, Bournemouth, West Ham. Are you pleased seeing scoring for his country? You better believe it. Was that his first? Was that his first goal? First start as well? Oh no, it wasn't. No, he's played loads. Don't know what I'm talking about. Don't know what I'm talking about. Oops. Anyway, guys, if you could do me a favour, have a little look on that YouTube link. Give it a subscribe and a like if you can, please. If you do like the video, that is. I'm sure you will, because it's just a little bit of light-hearted FM content. A couple of games, and a couple of interesting games as well, actually. Very entertaining. It contains a nice little 3-2 win with a 95th minute winner to boot. I can now see the Wolves manager going to Southampton. Yeah, imagine that. I mean, Solskjaer's going there, isn't he? Solskjaer's got a Wolves. I think that's nailed on, you know. Oh, no, it's not. It's the fella from Fenerbahce, or ex-Fenerbahce coach, I believe, actually. I've seen that tonight. The guy's had, like, I think his managerial run in football. He's never been anywhere for as long as, like, 1.65 seasons. So he just goes in, gets the cash and moves on, which is... but he does all right at a lot of the clubs, which, to be fair, at the minute, all Wolves need is someone to teach them how to defend and how to get a couple of shots on target, and the rest of that is just build from there. Because they're shite. They're really bad. I mean, they're up there with Southampton, right? They're crap as well. So some weird teams in our league. Here we go. The 50 best wonder kids. I mean, these are all going to be like, yeah, these, you're not going to know any of these. These are all just fakes now, but we can have a look for the crack, can't we? How much do you want for him? 44 million, 66, not too bad. None of these will be scouted. what I'm looking for is the ones at random clubs. So Sassuolo, I haven't seen them for ages on FM. Who wants him? Probably all the big ones. Yep. Southampton. I've got a geezer. Just subbed to you now on YouTube. Oh, nice on Rage. Appreciate that, mate. Bodo Glimt's coach is a favourite to take over at St. Atienne. I mean, they did alright against us, to be fair. What else have we got here? Spurs. Yeah, not interested in that. Rafferty Leeds. Here we go. What's he? He's from Stoke. 5'11", centre mid from Stoke. That doesn't feel very Stoke to me. What would they like for him? He wants 46 million. Oh, he's Man City loanee. That's why he's at Stoke. Starting to make sense now. Starting to make sense. On loan from Inter. Right. I want to see players that are not on loan from big clubs. That are in this list. On loan from Porto. He's not going to be at Oxford. And imagine that. Imagine he comes through at Oxford. Best wonder kids in the game. Nah, mate. Oh, yes, Roma, innit? God. I just want to see a rando wonder kid in like a shit team. Although he's half decent. 15 grand a week. Southampton, 16 mil. Not for me, that. Not yet, anyway. Last lot. Independiente. Let's scout him. Let's scout him. Bodo Glimt. You already know him. United almost screwed up against it. Oh, don't you tell me about that. We're going to scout a player at Bodo Glimt now. A supposed an Egyptian. Someone in the chat tonight sounds an Egyptian. Ben, the 18-year-old Egyptian that you'd signed, contracted to LA Galaxy. We're just going to scout a few of these guys, see if they're half decent. You know, we can't afford at this moment in time to send scouts around the world looking. So we'll just go and have a look at them games. At least we can afford to actually scout players now. Stockport Town could part Dragusin. I mean, I don't want to part ways with Dragusin. I want to keep him, really. Should we try? Let's try and keep him, right? He wants to play as a ball. He can play as a ball midfielder. He can be a regular starter. Let's take that off, though. I don't want to promise him to be an important player when he's probably not going to be. Right, let's bring that down. I think I want to try and keep him to 4 grand. And I want to put a goal bonus in there because he barely ever bags. Top, get rid of that. Let's see if he likes that. Right, so let's go for 4.1. And let's keep that there for 25%. Here we are. Right, we're keeping, hopefully Dragusin can stay and no one else is going to come and try and take him off us. Get rid of that because I don't want to speak to the press because the press, his work permit's due to expire. Yeah, that'd be annoying. Imagine that expires and I'll lose it. Yeah, that's annoying. I had that issue when I first signed him because from memory I might have got him on. Did I get him on loan? No, it was that Claudio. What's his chops for Claudio Correa? I think I had. No, yeah, this guy. I had him for a few years, and he was all right. Played a big part that year, and played a lot last year in the Championship. Year before. Now he's not. Was he doing much there? Not really scored. Had a good season there though. Fair play. Then they got relegated. Yeah. Shame. So the clean-up in the United wardrobe's already started then. I mean, they've definitely opened the closet, haven't they? Because let me tell you, that stuff this weekend around Garnacho and Martial, I mean, you know, Ruben's just come out and gone, listen, you're playing for the club here, and the club is one big entity and you all form part of it. He doesn't form part of you. He's basically just gone, nah. If you act as a dickhead and don't put the effort in, you're just not playing. Fair play to him, man. You know, fair play to him. And I don't think at all, like, I mean, I watched the Neville and Mika debate / argument after the game, and Neville's spot on, man. Like, he wasn't, and he was spot on trying to diffuse Mika Richards talking all about, you know, Rashford this, Rashford that. It's about both of them. And like you said, in fairness, everyone over the years has been dug out of United for not playing well. And Rashford is not playing well at the moment, and neither is Garnacho. Garnacho's playing a bit better, actually, but that said, fair play to them for doing it, because I completely agree. Right, what's this? The Stockport Town have squashed rumours of a potential takeover of the club. Speculation has amounted in recent days amid talk of a deal for the club to change hands, but no longer appears to be the case, leaving the future rather uncertain. This is interesting. Don't even think Mikovic had any form of valid argument. He just wanted to play. Yeah, you're right, mate. He can't back his argument up. It was actually quite awkward, to be honest, because he just didn't know what. It felt like he did not know what to say. Like, it was just really strange. I don't quite get the argument, really. I mean, every club's got big players that are under the spotlight, like every club. Not United, you know, you could be Wolves and you're destined for relegation right now. There's players there that everyone's looking at to help you out, you know. Oh, Jurgen Kuss is injured. 2 to 3 weeks, not ideal. Right, here is what we do. Let's get scout reports on all these flamers. Outside scouting scope. You are kidding me, right? Yeah, if I go individually to do these, it'll do it. So they're set to release all these players, are they? Let's sometimes they let these players leave for a quick trial during the season. So I'm just going to see if I can quickly trial all and any of these, because we're at a point now where I think we can afford to sign a few of these. Right. But they'll all probably reject me. Offer a trial for 2 weeks. They're set to release them and they've accepted them all. Interesting. And, well, would you know it? Turns out our reputation is a bit better than I thought it would be. This would be interesting. Right, so potentially Sky Bet Championship stand. Let's get... Well, we need left backs. Let's get them all settled in for a couple of weeks. Scouted. How is he exciting and potentially elite? It doesn't make any sense. I mean, he's probably the most exciting one we got, but let's let them settle in. Look at the attributes, see if they're worth keeping, and if they are, let's try and sign one or two of them up. I like to look to that last one there, because his pace starts at... I'm sure it's at 15. It started at 15. Acceleration, sorry. Yeah, I like that. You can get to that top pace of 16, hopefully. Fast and quick. That's good for me. Right, we're favourites at home. Gillen's injured. Fucking fuming. Best left back of the season. Injured through wear and tear. Doesn't feel good, does it? That feels like a bit of a dig at me, that, for not resting him. So now I've not got a left back for the next game. So see, when I said that the game's just FMing me, I've got Manuel Sosa suspended because the dickhead got sent off with a nothing challenge, and I've got my other left back can't play. So I'm gonna have to play Scott McCalla there, which is a shame, but never mind. That means I'm gonna have to put in. That's okay though, because it's a good job I signed that fella. And then let's get them two off. Right, we've got some thinking to do for this next team sheet. That's not ideal. Not ideal. Right. Fitness test. Not required. Okay, let's get him on the bench then. We can't even list the fulls. We can. Yeah, we can. Right. Okay, so let's go with a couple of changes here, right? Aymar didn't play too well last game, so we're going to put Offerson in there for Cropper and Carlo. We've not got any Ergen Custer, come on. Luis Castillo is there. Dragusin. Okay, right. So let's leave it as it is for this. He played well actually against. I'm expecting him. He's got to pull his finger out today. Right. And Carvalho. Let's just start him. See what he's like. Okay. Yeah, absolutely, mate. But that yesterday just came across as I'm going to argue for the sake of it, knowing full well I'm wrong and I don't have any. Yeah, you're right. I mean, you're right, Fixie. It does make Devil's Advocate make it interesting, but I think what he was doing though was just, well, I don't even know what he was doing because he wasn't really making any sort of sensible argument. He was just basically saying, "Yeah, but Rashford," and I'm like, "What?" Individuals, right? Where is he at? No, I can't do individuals then. Shit, never mind. We'll do it during the game. Straight away, we're going to go individual shout for demand more, and it has to be on Mickey Goulburn. He's getting paid a fortune to boss midfield. And in a minute, he can't boss his bedroom. So, I mean, this should be a game that we comfortably win, by the way. Like, we're going attacking just purely for it. That said, that was a random little highlight glitch there. Right, Wilkinson plays it inside to Callow. Callow drills it on the floor. Weird little dummy there from Goulburn. He's quite tall, doesn't he, in the match engine? Nice little pass. Dragusin, is he going to chip it over? He's not. He's going to pass it to Offerson to try and bend it in the top. Keeper's top right, his top left. Another game where we've headed the ball back towards our goal and we end up defending an attacking phase from it. Oh no! Keeper has had a nightmare there. Can you believe this has just happened? To one of the shittest teams in the league. Speechless. We're already going for it here, lads. Desperation's kicking in. It shouldn't be, but it is. Just got to do it. I mean, there's no way we should... I know it's a freak goal to concede, but we now need to go at them because they're going to try and sit on that, right? I mean, the AI is not that clever in this game. What am I doing? The AI is not clever to just try and sit on that all game. That's what's going to happen in FM25. That new match engine is going to be clever, hopefully. Because you might end up starting to change instructions throughout the match, like, all the time. Drill it. Yes, Goulburn. Maybe that shout at the start of the match to demand more from him individually might have done that little bit. That's his first goal for ages. And that was a nice little touch there. Look at that little left foot dink. Outside, cuts inside again on his right foot and just places it in off the post. Beautiful. Right, drag you them to a, I won't say boss. Well, that's what I'm going to say. They're bossy midfield. Offerson's doing quite well, even though he's probably being man-marked by Moore Taylor as an anchor. So actually, what we're going to do here is we're going to tell him to roam away from his position a bit more. Roam from position. Take more risks. Just because if he's being man-marked, and if we can drag that man away from him, then it creates a bit more space for the front two. So let's hope. Let's see if this plays out in the match engine, right? Square it. I don't. Oh, nice little ball back post that. Unorthodox, but I like it. Okie dokie. Encourage. We've been on top all this game and we've just conceded a freak goal. So I'm a bit more relaxed about it. More relaxed about it now. I think he's offside though. He's not. Yes. I definitely thought he was going to be offside from this little bit of play here. Tight, that. Very tight. But we'll take it. No doubt that'll be in the inbox later on. A controversial offside call. Also, kickoff highlight. I did normally think this mean one of two things. Conceding a goal or scoring one, but according to the YouTube video I put up today, one of the highlights I saw was neither. So I was adamant it would be happening, a goal or a concede or score, but none of it did. So looked a bit of a dick, didn't I? Play it inside. Oh, that was a nice pass. Oh, incredible. Kickoff highlight. Yes. Incredible goal. That ball from Roy Cropper was class. He's shutting the calf tomorrow, playing football full time. Look at that dinked pass there to Callow. This is the partnership back on. Love that goal. Yes, mate, it was class. That's the partnership just on fire again now. Head the ball away. Let's not invite shots at goal here, you know, when we don't need to. At least Manuel knows saved that one, that last time. Palmed it right out to the forward, the shitbag. I'm loving Goldburn on an 8. Got his pre-match, or he's not pre-match, but as soon as that match kicked off, he got his kick-off bollocking, and he's doing all right now. Don't need to change too much. I'm surprised Manuel's got a 6.8 considering he gifted them a goal. Like that's surprising. Here we are, finished it. Roy Cropper's in. Love that. Oh, that's offside. That's a shame. That's a shame. Right, he's looking tired. So we're going to take him off because he doesn't need to be on for this game. We're already getting enough grief for right. Shoot less often, get further forward, take more risks. Let's have a little think about just changing. Just roam from there. Gives the player freedom to leave their designated position instead of fat. Right, okay, let's do that. Right, so thank you, Toby. Yes, Mika Rich is one of the biggest bands in the football scene. Talks about nonsense. You're right, mate. You just talk nonsense. Do you know what? I seen a comment today on one of the videos. Basically said, just stick to your humour because your football analysis is dog shit, and it isn't it? Right. The argument in that conversation at the end of the match yesterday, it's just not worth having from Mika Richards. He just added nothing to that point. Like, and as normal, Gary Neville's, he gets slated sometimes, right? But he was spot on with that yesterday. You know, I think he was spot on, and I think Mika's getting the producer in the ear, just going, right, just argue it, just drag it out. We've got a good bit of content here, just keep it going. Because he's not going to win an argument against Gary Neville. Definitely not so when Roy Keane sat the opposite side of him with the same opinion. Yeah, fucking Mika. Outrageous, man. The only thing I would say is whatever he's doing, whatever his mates have in football, he's doing all right because he's props him. He's managed to last it out so far as a pundit. Oh my days! You see that little pass he tried then, that Rabona? I've not seen that before on this game. Not from fucking Stockport Town players, anyway. I told Aymar to roam from position, not to piss about. Okay, we could probably just have a look at fitness in the squad here. That's not my squad, so no point looking at them. Draguson's playing okay. It feels like this is the kind of game where I don't sub anyone now until like the 75th, 80th minute because no one's completely blowing up. Actually, that's how I like Cavallo is. So he's not completely blowing up, but we can change him. We don't want a tired wing back, especially when the momentum's in Coventry's favour in a minute. Okay. What's Aymar pinging out here? Nice. Brilliant, that. Zenke heads up, out of nowhere. Look at him leap here. Bang. Beautiful. Just bullet headed to the bottom corner. That's the stuff its dreams are made of, right? And another kick-off highlight. Remember the last one? Definitely a goal. Let's see what happens here. Be great if we nicked this and just went and scored a fifth. The shape looks okay. Look a little bit exposed, I think, at the right wing back if it's a big cross on with a run. Well. Roy Cropper, you love that. Yeah, man. Roy Cropper's the big man. The big man. Looks a bit different in today's world since he's retired from Corrie. Yeah. He's obviously, I think his real name's like Declan Cropper. But you've got to change his name, haven't we? We've got to put a nickname in there. It's definitely Roy. All right, let's take Goldborn off, and let's take Dragusin off as well. For Castillo, and then let's see out this last 10 minutes without conceding another one, please. Honestly, that goalkeeping was really bad. He's had a bad day here, hasn't he? He's had a bad day. I wonder what's got into him. Demand more. We're still attacking, as we should be. We've got most of the ball. We should always be attacking. Definitely a Roy Cropper gif as his picture. Still amazed you can put gifs into the game, to be fair. Sorry? Are you telling me I can put Roy Cropper as a gif over that guy's face? Traction, you need to show me how to do that shit. This guy's 100% getting Roy Cropper gift over his boat race tomorrow. Correct, mate. It's in a convict file, isn't it? You're a convict file kind of guy. It's definitely that. You got to show me. And what a win that was. Ah, love it. This feels like we'd be about 10 points, I say clear, 10 points safe inside of the playoffs. Now, I think could be more if the rest of the team went right. So in 73, no, not just 9 points still. Oh no, we got a game in hand though. So it could be 12. Okay, this is starting to get a little bit interesting here, right? This is starting to get a little bit heated up, and heated up is what we like. So Brentford secure a playoff pace. Okay. It's getting a bit real now, guys. We might even get playoffs at this rate. Goldburn got his bollocking, and he was good last time out, which is mint. Eustace spotted. What was he after? Alan Wilkinson. He's not going to have him. No, we can keep him. I don't think we're in any danger of losing to Hull. So he'd be a class player. He would be a class player. Holy shit. 130 grand. Right, okay. Let's get that guy on the shortlist. Braga. That guy for 130k to a million. I mean, this is the kind of boys we need. Midfielders, because you just can't get decent ones. 8 million quid. That's probably more out of our range, but again, shortlist territory all the way. Bodo Glintfeller, back of field, centre back, 6 foot, jumping reach, not very good. Not interested. Another defensive player, 5'7", right back really, right wing back, fast enough. Crossing, not quite sure about that yet. That's too much money for me, that. I might keep him on the list just for shits and giggles, you know. And he's a C. We're not interested in that. We're not interested in scout reporting that's got a C or a D. Not interested. B's and A's, that's where we're about. Brentford playoff bound. Right, so they've secured that. Them two are going to fight it out for automatic. And, I mean, they could. I can't see Brentford dropping. They've got to lose 3 games and us to win all of ours to even catch them. But we've got a lot at stake here. So that's not going to happen, is it? But I don't know. What could happen is, trying to think now, I don't think I'm going to get anywhere close to automatic playoff territory. But I don't know. So right, I'm probably gonna call it a night here, lads. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm just going to send you over. What's...